It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, off play action. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The give here on second. Down the sideline inside the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. McCarthy throwing right away. Cut by Sutton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. It is caught left side. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up third down. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That pass is caught by Bell. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Receiver in motion, going left. From the 48. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is Sutton working the right side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hauled in left side. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Saints 1-yard line.
Man in motion here. Warren will not score. The defense holds and stops him short that goal line.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings with only a yard to go here on third down. On play action now, McCarthy flushed out of the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They'll throw it. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Setting up a throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
He's on the move. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut out left. Continuing to move past the 45. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From midfield now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They send a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Warren here from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you. They wanted to end you.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Pass taken in by Sutton. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Palmer motioning right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Bell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. They put a receiver in motion right. Second and 10, McCarthy. Cut by Sutton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On the move, headed right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense in the hurry up here. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings grow the lead coming out at halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation? Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in?
They'll at him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd. Onside. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Bell on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Man in motion, out of the slot. From the shotgun, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. And the Saints go in nickel. Third down. Receiver in motion, headed right. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings lead by 15 now. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Escapes out to the left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, still a risky call, but a little less so than normal given that field position. Wonder if that emboldened them to try it, partner, and in turn get the ball back successfully.
I think that's exactly what it did. Easier to stomach an onside attempt, to take that kind of risk with that field position. That penalty, boy, did it prove costlier than just the yardage. It ends up costing them a chance to possess the ball, too.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. One final shot here. Flush down out to his left. Over to Douglas on the sideline, caught. And he'll be across mid.